Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can be unrecognizable for summer. And I'm not just talking about the external, I'm going to be talking about mindset, confidence, your health, small everyday changes that you can make to become truly unrecognizable for summer. So I hope that you like this video and let's start getting ready. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It really helps me make more videos like this if I know what you guys are liking. The very first thing that you need to do, the mindset reset. Start treating yourself like you're the main character. Tell yourself that you deserve to take up space and focus on identity shifting. Ask yourself, who do I want to become this summer? And start acting like that person. For example, if you know that person is going to be working out 3 times a week, then start working out 3 times a week. Start showing up as her now. Don't just wait until June or July to start becoming your ideal self. That being said, visualize your ideal self every single day. Look on Pinterest, look at videos online, watch creators that inspire you to be that person. It might seem cringe, but honestly isn't. You're just looking for inspiration. You become what you surround yourself with. And also stop waiting for motivation. Rely on your habits, not your moods, because your mood will fluctuate every day. If you're relying on how you're feeling and that's how you behave, you really are not going to accomplish much because you might be going through a rut. And just set those goals and stick to them, whether it be time blocking or just writing down a to-do list. If you really want it badly enough, you will try. So next up is health from the inside out. So before you focus on your external appearance, you need to focus on the internal. Prioritize nutrition. Think to yourself that you want to nourish to flourish, not just restrict to shrink. Hydration should be a non-negotiable. By drinking those 8 cups of water a day, you really will glow from the inside out. You'll have better skin and your mood will also be better. And I also find that when I drink a lot of water and I have my water bottle by my side every single day, I definitely have more energy throughout the day as well. So that is definitely needed if you want to become the best version of yourself. On the topic of staying hydrated, you want to move your body every single day, whether it's a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood, you're just walking to go grab a coffee or a matcha. Choose workouts that actually make you feel good. Don't go and do Pilates or Reformer just because that's what you're seeing on your TikTok and your Instagram. You can do Pilates at home. You can do mat Pilates at home, and don't just go and do a workout just for the sake of doing it. Find a form of movement that you actually enjoy and see yourself doing daily. Here's something else that I definitely need to prioritize, and that is sleep. So sleep is your superpower, especially when you're preparing for the summer months. And I find that when I get those 8 hours of sleep, when I'm sleeping early and waking up early, that is when my skin looks its best. I feel better, I'm in a better mood. It's just better everything overall. Okay, so next up we have daily beauty habits. So you want to build a skincare routine and stick to it. I did make a nighttime skincare routine video a few videos back, so if you just go on my page, you can find that for inspiration. But find what works for you. Notice that with skincare, consistency is the real secret. You are actually better off by sticking to a few quality drugstore products that are approved by a dermatologist or a doctor instead of going for what's trending at Sephora. Find what works for you and make sure that you're targeting your problem areas. For example, if you have dry skin or if you have acne-prone skin, find products that actually help your skin concerns and not what your favorite influencer is using. Here's another one. Find a signature makeup look that works for you in the summer. In the summer, I find that less is actually more. And even this look that I'm doing right now, I probably wouldn't be doing it on a hot summer day in July. If you're traveling somewhere warm, don't wear foundation. Your skin will probably not be happy with that. Just aim for a light concealer, cover your under eyes, some mascara, maybe eyeliner or blush. Less is more in the summer. There was a trend that was going around that was called You But Better makeup, and I find that makeup, the main goal of it was to emphasize your natural features and just bring out what you already have, which I absolutely love. This is the best time to do your hair care routine. Hair masks, trim your hair, get trims every few weeks. They're so good for your hair. I'm going to be going lighter with my hair soon, so that's something that I'm doing for the summer. And I also want to get a haircut and get some more layers. So that's something that you guys can also do. It just helps you feel like a new person for the summer, and it's like a new season, new you. And also, here's another thing. Scent is everything. So find a signature combo that only you would use. So for example, I've been loving using this pistachio and salted caramel perfume mist from Sol de Janeiro, and I will typically pair it with a higher end perfume. So for example, I'll use my Gucci Flora or my YSL Libre with it, and I always get compliments on how I smell. Find your own signature scent, and it also doesn't have to be too expensive. I do find that it damages material when I spray it directly. I forgot to do my eyebrows. You also want to level up your appearance. So whether that be through a style upgrade, so find a few outfits that make you feel really good about your body and about yourself. So that could be something as simple as going on Pinterest or just going to your mall and grabbing a few things from Zara. Confidence does start with feeling good in your clothes, so don't wear anything that makes you feel uncomfortable if that's not what you're going for, if that's not what you like. If you work in person, find a few cute summer clothes that also are office appropriate. For example, if you're also going out for happy hour with your coworkers or your friends afterwards, make sure that's appropriate for that as well. And I noticed that with clothes, you want to find flattering cuts, colors, and fabrics that make you feel good and not just what's trending on Instagram. I feel like everything on Instagram just trends and then before you know it, it's gone. And there's nothing wrong with finding trending pieces, but you want something that you can wear for longer. It's really underrated, but your posture actually matters. Sit up straight. If you catch yourself slouching like this, just remind yourself to sit up straight. And a trick that I learned is pretend that there's like a string that's lifting you up from the ceiling so that you just sit up straight. And also just remind your friends, just be like, yo, stop slouching. I definitely had my friends let me know when I was slouching. Also, when you have better posture, people will see that you're more confident because you just look more sure. Your accessories. Today is not a good example for me, but usually I wear my earrings and bracelets. Even if my outfit is more plain, when you wear those things, it just makes you look more put together. And especially in the summer, when you're not wearing a winter jacket on top, those accessories can really go a long way. And it could be something as simple as rings or a statement bag. Self-confidence can also make you look unrecognizable as well, especially if you've been someone who's always more on the quiet side or you just wanted to blend in. Self-affirmations actually go a long way, especially if you started journaling. I did make a video on this about morning journaling prompts that I use. It's not cheesy. It definitely does help you mentally. A lot of successful people, your favorite celebrities, they all use affirmations for confidence, for success. Start being kind to yourself. Don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to your best friend. If you just started a new job or an internship for the summer, don't tell yourself, oh, I suck at this. Tell yourself, okay, today I didn't do this right, but tomorrow I'm going to ask for feedback and see what else I can do to be better. Something as simple as that does go a long way because you don't want to talk down to yourself. So I got this new Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadow. I don't know how good it is, but we'll see. It's supposed to be like really pigmented, so hopefully it's not too much. Here's the other thing about confidence. You want to detach from needing validation. So every single thing that you do, you don't need other people to tell you you should be doing this or it's good that you're doing this, or you shouldn't do anything expecting validation from others. This glow up that you're doing is for you. It's not to prove yourself to anybody. It's not to get someone to notice you. It's simply for yourself. Oh, this is very pigmented. Wait, I like this. This inner corner highlight really does go a long way, especially if you're not doing a full eye look. I really like this product. I was saying, you don't need validation from anybody. This glow up is for you. Here's something that I started doing that I really love, and that's doing something every week that scares you. For all of April, I told myself every single day this month, I'm going to do one thing a day that scares me, whether it's reaching out to someone on LinkedIn, applying for a job that scares me, applying for a social media collaboration that I typically wouldn't go for, just attending these events that I would never go to by myself. When you do things that scare you or are out of your comfort zone, you're kind of telling your body, okay, this is normal, this is fine, I feel I'm okay to be in this new environment, and then you'll just want to try new things. I'm gonna do my lipstick now because I feel like my lips are looking very plain. Also, now that we're talking about confidence, I really want to do a Victoria's Secret Angel Bombshell look. I think when I think of the most confident women, I think of just anyone who could walk into a room and just feel confident, even if they're not a supermodel. I just noticed that they have that aura to them, that's super magnetic and makes everyone in the room want to talk to them. I did say that you should do something that scares you every week. And also it's summer, so why not do things for the plot? That's what my friends and I say. We say, do it for the plot. Anytime we do something that scares us, for example, when I was a new grad, I was applying to jobs in Switzerland, in Singapore, and I would tell my best friend this, and then she's like, and I was telling her, I don't even know if I should apply because like, what if I don't get it? And she would tell me, just do it for the plot. Because you honestly lose nothing. You lose nothing by going for things that are way out of your comfort zone. The worst that can happen is you get rejected, which did happen to me, by the way, but like whatever. So what if I got rejected? Nobody gets every single thing that they apply for. At least now I know I tried. And also after I started shooting far and wide, I stopped getting afraid of rejection. A lot of the times we eliminate ourselves from the game before it even starts. So this really helps. So I'm really not doing my makeup in the order that I usually do it in. As I'm talking, I'm kind of getting sidetracked. Okay, and here is another glow up tip, and that is social energy glow up. So be mindful of who you're spending your time with, especially in the summer. The summer is when you make the most memories, so you want to make it with people that are near and dear to you, and people who are supportive. If you have anyone in your life who is not supporting you, or they're just not bringing you up, if they're not adding to your life, or if they're not making you feel better, you don't need to be spending time with those people. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. You don't have to meet up with them and let them know like, hey, like you are always so negative. You really don't have to do anything. Just slowly start keeping a distance. Don't respond so quickly when they reach out to you. That way you're able to invest your energy, this energy that you've worked so hard to build up, you're able to invest that into friendships that actually support you and this new unrecognizable version of yourself that you're trying to become. Only tell people closest to you your true fears and your insecurities. They say move in silence for a reason. You don't want everybody having access to you, and you don't want to share everything with everyone the first time you meet them, because truthfully, nobody is going to care. Nobody that you just met is going to care what you're going through, to be honest. So save that for your closest friends. Those people will actually be there to listen to you and also provide solutions. I know I'm not talking about the makeup I'm using, so sorry about that. I don't know if anyone actually cares about the products I use, but if you guys want to know, then leave a comment down below. I definitely want to be more consistent on YouTube and talk to you guys and provide advice like this. Advice I wish I had when I was younger, to be honest. Let's talk about how you carry yourself. Become your ideal self by acting like you're already there. And if you talk to anyone who's manifested their wildest dreams, they'll tell you, I knew I already had this thing. I just had to do the work. I had to wait until it came to me. So that's what you want to do. You want to carry yourself like your most confident, ideal, unrecognizable self, and before you know it, you're there. It's not just about your appearance, it's really the way that you carry yourself. Goal setting for your summer glow up. So if you guys aren't using eyelash primer, it is such a game changer. I talked about this in another video of mine. I love this product. Anytime I do my mascara with lash primer, it just looks so much better. I don't do mascara on my bottom lashes. I feel like it makes me look like my under eyes are darker. When I talk about goal setting, this is something new that I'm also trying out, and that's setting feeling goals instead of appearance goals. So for example, you can say, I want to feel radiant, I want to feel energized, I want to feel magnetic, instead of I want to have clear skin. I want to have clear skin for sure, but the way I'm going about having the clear skin is through those habits. I'm going to be sleeping on time, I'm going to be drinking water and eating more whole foods. Break your goals into tiny daily actions so that by the summer you've already built up those habits. So for example, if you say you want to wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and right now you're waking up at 8, every day set your timer back by 20 minutes or 30 minutes until you get to your goal, and by then it'll feel so easy. Instead of just going from 8 to 6 right now, that can feel like a huge jump. Your body probably won't adjust, so this is the best way to go about it. And track your wins. My friends recently sent this quote to me that was like, I'll put it up here, but good things are always happening to me. Every day you add something new to it. So something as simple as that, where you're reminding yourself that good things are happening to you. I noticed that for myself, if one thing goes wrong in my day, I act like my whole day is over, even though it really isn't. It's just that one bad moment. So when you're intentional about seeking out the good and just expressing gratitude, more good things come out of that. Being unrecognizable really is in the small habits. You don't need to put so much pressure on yourself to become this unrealistic version. You just need to be better than you were the month before or the year before. And I know that you have it in you to become that. Just surprise yourself. So this can be something as a new hairstyle, a solo trip, or booking yourself a workout class on your own. This can be the catalyst that you need for massive inner and outer change.